What if I told you that by simply applying a basic oil directly to the skin in a certain area, you could reverse 20 years of sexual decline in just 1 week? I know, it sounds unbelievable, maybe even too good to be true. But I'm here to tell you, it is true. And it's something that thousands of men over the age of 60 are already using to restore their sensation, performance, and confidence without a single pill or gimmick. And the result? Truly astonishing. I'm Dr. Mojit Kara, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of clinical experience helping men reclaim their vitality. I've seen what works, and more importantly, I've seen what doesn't. Pills often come with side effects and disappointment, but what I'm about to share with you taps into something far more powerful. Your body's own natural ability to heal, to awaken when given the right tools. Here's the strange truth. While most men are busy chasing prescriptions and quick fixes, the real solution has been hiding in plain sight all along. Modern science now confirms that your skin, especially in certain sensitive areas, can absorb therapeutic oils dozens of times more effectively than swallowing any kind of capsule. But no one's been telling you how to use that to your advantage. Until now. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact formula, a blend of 4 ancient oils, mixed in precise amounts, and applied through a simple daily ritual. You'll know exactly what to do, how to do it, and what to expect, all within just 7 days. And I promise you'll be amazed at what your body is still capable of once you finally give it what it's been quietly craving for years. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a breakthrough tip designed specifically for men over 60. And if you're ready to reclaim your confidence, type yes in the comments below. If you're still unsure or feel like something's missing, type no. I'm always here to improve and serve you better. Now that you understand what's truly possible, let's begin with the first and most powerful ingredient in this formula. Rosemary essential oil, the beginning of restoration. As age quietly creeps in, the body begins to slow down. Not with fanfare, not with warning. One day you simply realize you're no longer feeling the things that once filled you with energy and vitality. A subtle weakness sets in. Blood flow isn't what it used to be, and in some cases, there's a quiet fading in the very places that once defined your sense of masculinity. And then something as simple as rosemary essential oil starts to rewrite that story. Rosemary isn't just a familiar kitchen herb. When used correctly, it becomes a powerful commander of your circulatory system. Inside each drop of rosemary oil are natural compounds like rosmarinic acid, camphor, and eucalyptol, silent warriors that gently relax constricted blood vessels brought on by aging, restoring warmth, smoothness, and natural flow back to your bloodstream. But the real magic doesn't stop there. When rosemary oil is applied directly to sensitive skin areas, it does more than just open major blood vessels, it awakens even the tiniest capillaries, the microchannels that are essential for sensation and performance. At the same time, it gently stimulates nerve endings that may have fallen asleep after years of inactivity. This isn't a side effect, it's your body remembering how to work again, strong, responsive, and full of life. Many men were skeptical at first. They looked at the little bottle and asked, "Isn't this what I use for cooking?" But just 1 week later, they returned. Not just with words of thanks, but with brighter eyes, a stronger voice, and a renewed confidence that said loud and clear, "I'm coming back." Rosemary oil doesn't shock your system or force change. It simply opens the first door. allowing blood to move freely, sensation to return, and hope to quietly rise again from within. 2. Ginger essential oil, calling blood back to where silence lingered. There's a feeling only men who've crossed into midlife truly understand: the quiet fading of masculine sensation. It's not about a lack of affection nor the loss of desire. It's simply that the body no longer responds the way it used to. The emotions are still there, but the connection between intention and the body seems broken somewhere along the way. And that's where ginger essential oil comes in, a catalyst that's warm, patient, and quietly powerful. When used properly, ginger oil generates a deep inner warmth. It creates a new current, hot, nutrient-rich blood drawn to the vital regions that have long been neglected. But this heat isn't harsh or burning. It's a gentle warmth, slowly spreading like a soft reminder: life still lives here. Inside ginger are potent natural compounds like gingerol and zingiberine, both known for their ability to strongly stimulate circulation and soothe fatigued tissue. When applied to the skin, especially in areas with poor blood flow, ginger doesn't just call the blood back. It gently reawakens nerves that have gone quiet, bringing back sensations many men thought they'd lost forever. Some patients have even told their doctors, "I don't know what happened, but it felt like something inside me came back to life." And that's exactly what ginger oil offers: the silent return of feeling, of connection, and of belief in oneself. But what makes ginger truly remarkable is how well it works in harmony with other oils. When paired with rosemary, for example, ginger doesn't just warm, it helps the skin absorb the therapeutic essence faster and deeper. It doesn't just prepare the path, it opens the door wide to renewed emotion, restored function, and rediscovered confidence once again. 2. Lavender essential oil. When the mind relaxes, the body responds. Many men in their 60s and 70s still have strong, capable bodies, but something inside them feels stuck. They try supplements, they exercise, they eat right. But when the moment calls for intimacy, the body just doesn't respond. Not because of physical weakness, but because the mind is carrying too much. Here's something few people talk about. The older a man gets, the more he lives in silence. Silent about stress, silent about expectations. And sometimes it's that quiet, invisible weight that blocks physical connection, even when the heart still longs for it. In moments like these, lavender essential oil becomes the most gentle, most thoughtful answer. Lavender has a unique kind of power. It doesn't work on muscles or blood vessels. It goes deeper, to the nervous system. When gently applied to sensitive skin or inhaled through the nose, lavender sends a quiet message to the brain: you're safe, let go. That's when the body exits survival mode, the state where blood is pulled away from where it's most needed, and returns to a natural, balanced flow. Compounds in lavender like linalool and linaloyl acetate have been thoroughly studied and shown to reduce anxiety, calm the nervous system, and support blood flow indirectly by easing mental pressure. It doesn't just calm, it unlocks. It helps you stop expecting failure and start allowing true connection. For many men, this isn't just support, it's a turning point. Because when the mind lets go, the body can finally say yes. When worry is soothed, sensation comes back. And the beautiful part? Lavender does this gently, naturally, without forcing. It doesn't ask you to be strong. It simply whispers, "You're still here, and it's time to let yourself feel again." 3. Black seed oil, quietly healing what time has silently damaged. Not everything that matters in life arrives with noise. Some things, especially healing, happen in silence, slowly, gently, but deeply. And in a man's journey to restore his vitality with age, black seed oil, Nigella sativa, is that quiet, loyal companion. Unlike rosemary's bold energy or ginger's noticeable warmth, black seed oil doesn't give you a strong sensation the moment you use it. It doesn't heat up the skin. It doesn't tingle. It creates no immediate reaction. But if you're patient, within just a few days, you'll begin to feel a quiet shift from the inside. Each drop of black seed oil carries a powerful natural compound called thymoconin, clinically proven for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and tissue-repairing properties. For men who've lived through years of stress, poor circulation, or the side effects of medication, the tiny capillaries in sensitive areas often become weak, less elastic, and lose responsiveness over time. That's exactly where black seed oil steps in. It penetrates damaged microvessels, gently restoring their flexibility and softness. It calms chronic inflammation. It strengthens tissues, helping them become more resilient, more alive. Most importantly, it helps restore blood receptivity and sensitivity, the very things that fade slowly and silently with age. Many men don't notice it right away, but after a week of consistent use, they wake up to something different. A sense of renewed energy in the morning, smoother skin, a hint of returning sensitivity, as if something had been quietly repaired while they slept. Black seed oil isn't a quick fix or a flashy miracle. It's a patient craftsman, rebuilding what once broke, mending what seemed beyond repair. And when combined with other oils like rosemary, ginger, and lavender, it becomes the final pillar in a truly sustainable recovery system, one that works from the outside in and from the physical to the emotional. Why is topical application more effective than taking pills? For years, when faced with issues related to vitality or circulation, most men have instinctively turned to pills or supplements. But few realize there's a simpler and often more effective approach: applying essential oils directly to the skin, especially in areas where the skin is thin and highly sensitive. Here's why. The skin, especially around the intimate areas, can absorb therapeutic compounds up to 64 times more effectively than the digestive system. When you take a pill, it must pass through the stomach where acids break it down, travel to the intestines, get filtered by the liver, and finally enter the bloodstream. By the time it gets there, much of the active ingredient has already lost its potency. Topical application, on the other hand, especially when applied to the precise area that needs attention, allows oils to be absorbed almost immediately into the blood vessels beneath the skin. No breakdown, no filtering. The result? Faster, more noticeable results with fewer side effects since it bypasses the digestive system entirely. In fact, certain areas of a man's body are considered neurological and circulatory gateways, where even a small amount of the right oil, applied in the right way, can produce powerful effects, both physically and emotionally. So instead of waiting weeks to see results from expensive pills, why not try a natural, effective, and safer alternative through your skin? Your body will recognize it almost immediately. The essential oil formula, a simple blend with deep power. To begin your natural recovery journey, you don't need anything complicated, just a simple formula, a few easy-to-find ingredients, and a moment of calm, just for you. Here's how to make the 4-in-1 essential oil blend, specially designed to support blood flow, restore sensation, and nourish tissue from deep within. First, start with the base, organic coconut oil. Use 2 ounces, about 60 milliliters, of raw, unrefined, extra virgin coconut oil. This lightweight oil absorbs easily through the skin and has natural antibacterial and soothing properties, perfect for sensitive areas. Then add the essential oils as follows: 12 drops rosemary oil to open up blood vessels and stimulate circulation. 6 drops ginger oil to generate heat and draw blood to where it's needed. 6 drops lavender oil to calm the nervous system and ease mental tension. And 6 drops black seed oil for deep healing and regeneration of capillaries and soft tissue. How to mix it properly? Use a wooden or glass stir stick to gently blend the mixture in a small amber glass bottle. The amber color helps preserve the potency of the oils. Avoid metal spoons, as metal can reduce the effectiveness of natural essential oils. Wait 24 hours before using. This isn't just a waiting period. It allows the oils to bond on a molecular level, enhancing their therapeutic power and absorption. After 24 hours, your blend will be ready to use every morning and night. In just a few minutes of preparation, you'll have a natural, powerful, and safe tool, ready to help you reclaim your vitality from within. 7 days, 7 gentle steps to reawaken male vitality. You now have your essential oil blend in hand, a powerful combination drawn from nature. Now it's time to begin the real journey. 7 days of consistent, gentle care, just enough to help your body remember how it once functioned, fully, powerfully, and vibrantly. Frequency, twice a day. Set aside 2 key moments. Morning, right after a shower, when your skin is clean and pores are open. Night, just before bed, when your body enters its deepest state of recovery. These are your golden windows for maximum absorption and impact. How to use it? Just 2 to 3 minutes each time. Warm a small amount of the oil, about the size of a dime, between your palms. Then gently massage it into the target area in slow, circular motions. Let your hands be more than just tools. Let them be the messengers that awaken not just the skin, but the tiny blood vessels and dormant nerve endings beneath. Feel the shift day by day. On day 1, you might notice a gentle warmth, not burning, just a soft heat spreading slowly. A quiet signal to your body, I'm still here, I'm ready to return. By day 2 or 3, many men begin to feel more sensitive, more responsive to familiar sensations. And by day 7, some report the experience as if an old switch had been flipped. A real return of belief, of confidence, of presence. This is about more than the physical. Every massage isn't just a physical treatment, it's a reconnection. It's a quiet moment to check in with yourself, to feel that your body still responds, that it's still alive. It just needed the right kind of care. These 7 days are not a limit, they're a doorway. And if you truly listen to your body through this process, you may be amazed at what you thought was lost, slowly finding its way back. Why this method creates a real, lasting difference. It's no accident that thousands of men have reclaimed their vitality after just a few days of practicing this simple method. The results don't come from some magical ingredient or miracle oil. They come from the perfect combination of 3 key elements: the right ingredients, the right ratios, and a consistent daily habit. First, each oil in the blend, rosemary, ginger, lavender, and black seed oil, plays a distinct role. One opens the path. One draws in the blood. One soothes the mind, and one repairs the deeper tissues. Used individually, they have benefits, but when combined in just the right proportions, they create a powerful synergy that far exceeds the effect of any one oil alone. Second, it's the consistency, the simple act of applying the oil every morning and evening, exactly when your body is most ready to receive it, that becomes the true key. This steady rhythm not only enhances absorption, it also sends a clear signal to your nervous and circulatory systems. It's time to come back online. And finally, this method works because it doesn't pressure the body. It doesn't force a reaction, doesn't disrupt hormones, doesn't exhaust an already tired system. Instead, it gently reawakens the natural healing abilities that have always been within you. It reopens blood flow. It reactivates quiet nerve endings. And most importantly, it reconnects body and mind after years of quiet disconnection. This isn't magic. It's science paired with self-awareness. And sometimes it's the gentle, consistent things that create the deepest transformation from within. Now you know the blend. But this is just the beginning. Now you know how just a few minutes of gentle care each day can completely shift the way you feel in your own skin. But what I want you to take away from all of this is simple. Your body hasn't forgotten. It's still listening, and when you give it what it truly needs, blood flow, nourishment, attention, it sometimes responds in ways that even I find surprising. So don't see this as the end of a video. See it as the beginning of a new chapter. Because once you feel that first change, that first spark of sensation, that first flicker of strength, that wave of confidence coming back, it's hard to go back to living any other way. If you're ready to continue this journey, I have so much more I want to share with you in the next video. But for now, take the first step. Mix the oils, follow the process. Let your body show you what it's still capable of. You might just be amazed by what's been quietly waiting inside you all along. And if this video opened your eyes or gave you something of value, take a moment to like it. It truly helps other men like you find the answers they've been quietly searching for. Share it with a friend, a brother, or anyone you care about who deserves to feel strong, connected, and confident again. If you have questions, thoughts, or even a personal story to share, drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and your voice might be exactly what someone else out there needs to hear today. If you'd like to support this work and help us continue creating life-changing health content for men over 60, consider making a small donation using the link in the description. Every bit goes toward building real tools that make a real difference. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. This journey is just beginning, and I'm honored to walk it with you.